What's up, you Italian sleaze lovers, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a really fun jungle adventure film lined up for us. It is Sergio Martino's 1979 just cult classic flick. It is The Great Alligator. Also goes by the Big Alligator River, and a shitload of other titles, just like any true Italian horror kind of adventure film would. But guys, this one's all kinds of fun. Watched it for the first time, absolutely had a great time with it, so I'm going to share my love with you. Here is The Great Alligator. The Great Alligator, aka the Big Alligator River, is a wild and untamed late 70s Italian adventure horror production that takes a simple premise of tourists visiting a jungle resort and turns it into an outrageous bloodbath of unbelievable proportions. Wickedly low budget and filled with character and craziness, this obscure gem packs one hell of an entertaining punch as it basks in its ludicrousness for all to see. Lovers of Italian cheese and adventure sleaze unite. The Great Alligator is a tremendously enjoyable horror romp that genuinely does a lot with its meager elements, making for an awe-inspiring experience with a hell of a lot of bite. The film follows a photographer named Daniel Nessel, who takes a promotional job for a newly opened African jungle resort, only to quickly find that not is all right with his idyllic vacation resort. Surrounded by salty natives and ferocious wildlife, opening day goes without a hitch. That is until a local animal god in the form of a giant alligator begins to run amok throughout the resort, destroying everything in its path and devouring tourists whole. With his hero instincts kicking into high gear and his keen sense of survival working overtime, can Daniel save the day and defeat the massive monster? Or is this resort truly doomed and the people alligator food? With ridiculous flair and untraditional silliness, the cast of The Great Alligator is wacky, weird, and altogether tenacious, as they roll with the punches of the flick with splendid results and unbelievable fervor. From quick cameos to full-fledged roles, everyone gives it their all in this low-budget adventure oddity, making for a remarkably genuine cinematic effort that manages to rise above its trappings and excel above its manic content. The standout performers of this When Nature Attacks flick are Claudio Casanelli as Daniel Nessel, a crack-shot photographer turned giant alligator wrangler, Barbara Bach as Alice Brandt, a sexy nature guide who drives the natives absolutely wild, Mel Furrer as Joshua, the cocky and money-hungry owner of the doomed resort and a bit of a backhanded prick, Genevieve Hutton as Sheena, a fashion model and friend to Daniel, and late-night snack for the larger-than-life alligator god, Romano Puppo as Peter, Joshua's right-hand man and hot-tempered muscle, and Richard Johnson as Prophet Jameson, a senile old weirdo who desperately warns of the alligator god's uncontrollable wrath and destructive capabilities. Delightfully strange and totally committed to the over-the-top material, everyone does a commendable job and keeps the pace with the production's unpredictable nature and wild persona. Enjoyably out of control and wholly unbelievable when it comes to chaotic mayhem, The Great Alligator is a respectable entry in the not-so-respectable subgenre of Italian animal attack flicks. Its locations are absolutely stunning, and the cast is unquestionably good in their respective roles, while the effects work and miniatures throughout the picture are quaint in their presentation, but ultimately effective in setting the tone and mood of the piece. What holds everything together, though, is Sergio Martino's distinct directorial style, and the ludicrous material that the filmmaker has to work with. It's bombastic in every sense of the word, and the escalation of the narrative is a thing of unparalleled cult classic beauty, and a true disaster film masterpiece. Cheap, dirty, and totally unapologetic, this creature feature stunner is a blast and a half, and one you should definitely look out for if wacky Italian productions are your forte. In the end, the Great Alligator, aka the Big Alligator River, is pure and unadulterated late Italian 70s adventure sleaze that plain and simply aims to please and fully succeeds. And there you have it, creature feature lovers. That is the absolutely fun, totally ridiculous, and just simply entertaining film, The Great Alligator. It's a fun Sergio Martino flick. I'm a really huge fan of his work. And this is a great combination of kind of cannibal Holocaust stuff and alligator disaster, big creature flicks, and just Italian weird cinema in general. Just really fun. Really had a great time with this one. So hopefully that enticed you to check it out and see it for yourself. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I would love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you all at the next movie review. Take care.